All right, we are going to review our Google Meets etiquette, review our class norms, our mission statement and goal, go over today's learning objective, and then continue the same assignment we have been working on since Tuesday. Because it's not one that's going easy, but I'd kind of like to get through it because I think if other things come along similar to it, especially with social studies, we'll be able to do it a little bit easier next time. Your Google Meets etiquette, please make sure that you show up on time. Class does start at 2:25. Make sure you have a quiet place to work. Have all your supplies ready to go. Excuse me. Mute your microphone, turn your video on, raise your hand or use the nod, sit up fully engaged, and leave at the end of the meeting. Our class norms are to be kind, be respectful, and be working. Our mission statement. I'm going to stop for a second because some of you don't have your cameras on. Your cameras need to be on. I understand that you don't want your face to be seen, but just like I spoke about this morning, turn your camera on, you can tilt it back, and all I need to see is the top of your head. Just make sure I can see the top of your head. That's the only thing I'm concerned with. I just want to make sure that you are there. Okay, I just got to make sure you're there. I have one more that needs to turn the camera on. You can kind of tilt it back. I just need to make sure you're there. Well, I'm not going to wait 30 minutes. We got to move on so others don't miss out. Are you ready? So I can see you. Remember this morning, I had to stop and make sure that y'all are repeating. It's kind of important to have like a little mission statement for yourself, and we have one for the class. So our mission statement is we will work together as friends and family. In Mrs. Met's class, to gain more knowledge, to work, and to learn, so we can all be successful. We will listen to each other, help each other, and encourage each other. We will make things happen and show the world. We will not accept anything short of the best. Thank you, guys. Our class goal is 100% of Mrs. Met students will show growth on unit assessments throughout the 2020-2021 school year. They will accomplish this goal by being purposeful and intentional with their time and learning. Today's learning objective is to understand the economic regions of Texas, and we are still working on it. All right, so I'm going to close this. Go ahead and get into your Mrs. Met's homepage. I'll give you guys a minute to see that you guys are working on it. So you're going into the Mrs. Met's homepage. Oh, y'all have it open. Some of you do. Oh, some of you are already working. Some of you are staring at this meeting. All right. Some of you already have it open. Man, y'all are like ahead of the game. I love it. I love it. All right. So I see that some of y'all need a little bit more assistance because I'm looking at y'all's screens right now. I know that some of y'all were still having trouble shrinking the items. Give me a minute. I am going to go through real quick on how to insert another one. I'm going to insert, well, actually, I'm going to put my 3 in place where they belong just so that it's in the video. And then I will do the next one. And then I will be able to come on and kind of watch Go Guardian to really help and see what y'all are doing. Some of y'all have a question. Can I get y'all to hang on just a second with those questions? Let me get through some instructions first because I know what will happen when I start helping you guys. I never come back to the video. So for those people who are absent today, I want to make sure they at least have some instruction inside of there on what to do so they can do this on their own. So give me just a minute. I'm going to go through and demonstrate some stuff. So on my video, you can see that I already have 3 symbols for the natural gas as requested by this first statement. The first statement says, this is the symbol for natural gas. Draw one north of Amarillo. So I'm going to drag one north of Amarillo, and north is on top of. So I'm going to hover over it. I'm going to where it turns the blue box. I'm going to click and hold so that I can drag it over Amarillo and make it a little bit smaller. I might even come over here and draw a line through the ones that I've already done. So I drew one north of Amarillo. I want one north of Fort Worth. So I'm going to go over here north of Fort Worth. Let me go back to my arrow pointy thingy. North of Fort Worth. So I'm going to put one north of Fort Worth. So I'm going to put one just on top of Fort Worth. Just like that. And I'm going to come down here and I'm going to draw another line. Pick my shapes. Draw a line through that so that I know that it's done. And then one northeast of Waco, which is going to be on top and a little bit to the right. Let's go back to my arrow. On top and a little bit to the right. And it said something else. Northeast of Waco on the border of Texas and Louisiana. Okay, so northeast of Waco on the border of Texas and Louisiana. All right, so now I have my 3 natural gas symbols in place. The next one says that I need the symbol for oil. So again, I know that some of you have a question. I am going to demonstrate for video purposes for those who are absent. I am going to demonstrate how to insert symbols or pictures so that they can do this. So I'm going to go over here to add media. It's down there at the bottom. Some of y'all's might actually say add media. I'm going to click on the G for Google image search. And I'm actually going to type in symbol for oil. Now, the first ones that come up may not, I noticed that some people were using the pump jack right here, and that's totally fine if you use the pump jack. Because these are symbols of oil. I'm going to see if I can find an oil derrick. I do find an oil derrick, so I personally am going to use the oil derrick. If you choose to use the pump jack, that's fine because I know what it means. So I'm going to insert my oil derrick. I'm going to come up here. I am going to make it way smaller before I copy it. And then I am going to hover over it so that it has a blue box. I'm going to click Control C to copy, Control V to paste. That did not work. I'm going to try that again. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. That did not work. Oh wait, what does that do? See, now my Control C and Control V is not working. It's pasting something else. So since my Control C, Control V is not working, I'm going to go back over here to add images, and I'm going to add, how many more do I need? Draw 3 near Midland, Odessa, so I need 3. 1 southeast of Texas, 4, 3, 4, and then 3 in the Gulf of Mexico along the Texas coast. So I need 7 of them. I need 7 of them. Okay, so I'm going to go back over to Add Media, go to Google Image Search, symbol for oil. I'm going to search it up. I'm going to go find my oil derrick because that's the one I chose instead of a pump jack. But a pump jack works. And I'm going to insert it. Insert it here. Make it smaller. I'll try that. Still didn't work. Why is that not working? Man, I like that Control C, Control V thing, and it just ain't working. It's frustrating. Oh well, I guess I'll do it some more. So I have 2, I need 5 more. That's fine. Nope, I just don't need a symbol. I need a symbol for oil. Go down here to my oil derrick. Oh. There it goes. I don't know why it decided to start working, but I'll take it. Look at those. Are those not just the cutest things ever? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have 1 too many, but that'll be fine. So it says I want them draw 3 near Midland, Odessa. So I'm going to drag these over here to the Midland, Odessa area. Okay, just out there in Midland, Odessa. So it doesn't tell me north, east, south, or west. It just says I need 3 of them out there. So I'm just going to put 3 of them out there, right? Then it says I need one in southeast Texas. So southeast Texas is somewhere down here around Houston, in case you didn't know. Then I need 3 in the Gulf of Mexico along the coast of Texas. So there's 1, 2, 3, and I can delete this one because I don't need one right there. All right. So this is how you insert an image, and I am going to make sure I insert a shape to mark out that I've done this one for the oil as well. All right.